going through these deep. Whoops. Wow, those are steep. Here we are trying out this Raptor to see how it does. I'm gonna try this vehicle descent feature on this and see if it works well, and then we'll see kind of what it does on the hill. Let's check out this downhill first here. Okay, this has a feature right here, which is a downhill descent, and we're gonna go ahead and press that, and then we're gonna go down this hill and see how that feature works. And it should be engaging so that it holds us back. And as you can see, it's holding us back. You can see I don't have my foot on the pedal. There's no foot on the pedal, and this thing is just barely moving down this really steep hill. Which is a pretty good feature, I guess, if you're off-roading. It just kind of holds itself back. The engine holds the vehicle up, and then as we come down this steep hill, we'll hit this button again. We released it. Let me see here. Push that button there, and we release it. And now we can see what it does. As you can tell, this thing is doing real well here on the climb. So we didn't have any issues coming up that steep hill. We'll just go through here, and we're gonna go down this steep hill again and see what happens as we come down. Let me run a little bit here and see what it does down this trail, and we'll go through some little whoop-de-doos here. Whoops, let me go this way.
Yeah.
So here's some good hills and bumps, and we're going through these whoop-de-doos, which are pretty big, pretty deep on them, but this thing is anyway, it's good that we try it out, make sure everything is good underneath. We'll just come out here and see what the deal is here. Go back through these whoop-de-doos. You can see them as we go in the sun. That sun is going to be hard on the camera there, so let's try and take this route. just kept chugging along. No problem in this sand and dirt. We got the steep drop here that we're gonna go down. We may hit bottom. I don't know, we'll see. We did, which is okay. This is what this truck is made for. But you can see from the shadows, these things are pretty steep going up. So we'll try one of these hills here and see how good this thing does without too much of a run on the hill. So we're not going too fast. We're going to stop right here at the bottom of the hill, and then we'll see how good we do on the way up. Ready? Here we go. Not a problem. Sorry for the sun. It goes right in the camera as you're coming up. Right now, I guess this time of the day is pretty bad. So we'll just have to edit some of that sun out. Hopefully, won't be too bad. Okay, turn that off. Just trying all the different features on the truck to see if what works and what doesn't. So oh, there's some steep poles in here. Oh. You have to put this thing on sport mode, or it cuts way back on the power. So if you need power to get up or down a hill, you need to really put this thing on sport mode, or else it tends to bog down. You won't have the power for some of these tall hills up here that you see. Will be tough to see to get to the top of those for sure. So you need to put it on sport mode so that you can have enough of RPM into it. And I'm learning this as I go along because I didn't have one of these, so I'm just experimenting with the different methods to get this thing to wind up and do what it's supposed to. As you can see, some of these hills are pretty steep straight up. And so we're gonna put the phone down, or put the camera down for just a bit so we can get up this hill. Well, we're back at home. Well, folks, I guess that's gonna do it for the driving video. As you can see, this is gonna be what the final thing looks like here on the truck, at least for now. We're gonna have to get on to some other projects, but it really turned out a lot nicer than I had anticipated, you know, especially after all the damage that was on it to begin with. I wanted one of these for some time, Just had a hard time finding one and at a price that was reasonable enough. So it has been a long journey, but it's pretty much done for now. So yep, that's what it looks like. And probably the damage that's kind of there on the door in the back and the bed, and right here on the door, a front door and the front fender that was damaged from the accident, we'll have to wait on that. After all, this is going to be a work truck, and I'm probably going to get rid of the King Ranch. You may have seen that in the driveway when I was working on this. But anyway, we are going to take a little bit of time off. This has been a long journey, and then we're going to get into the next project. So if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, and also please share it with people you think might be interested in seeing how to change a frame in your driveway if you don't have all the shop tools. Anyway, enjoy. Talk to you next time.